Tube Review.
What's up, Tube Review? It's Tony Tubes coming back at you, and today I'm here to talk about Deadpool.
Time to make the chimmy fucking chongas.
The fucking damn near $1 billion fucking Marvel movie, Sony movie, or what have you. No, Fox movie. It's an X-Men movie, pretty much. But I'm here to talk about Deadpool, and I might get some haters for this, but who knows? I'm gonna fucking try it here. And sorry for the shaky cam. My wife stole my fucking, my tripod when she went to work today. But, hey, so, here's the deal. Deadpool. It was a good, decent film. It was. And I thought everybody did a wonderful job in it. I thought that the casting of the girl, his love interest, I can't remember her name now, but the casting of his love interest was interesting, just because I really like How I Met Your Mother, and every time I see that girl, all I think of is that episode where they called her Crazy Eyes.
Dude, you gotta ditch her.
Obviously.
What? Why? She's got the crazy eyes.
Dude, the eyes, they're crazy. Hey, I'd like you guys to officially meet Chloe.
Hi.
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 It's nice to meet you guys.
Because she does. She totally has crazy eyes. But that's good for the role, because she was kind of batty a little bit. So, but the movie was good. It was a good rated R flick, breaking the fourth wall and everything, getting back to the old school Deadpool shit. And I loved how he made fun of himself. He made fun of his movies. It was really good in that aspect. There was one thing that I kind of thought was kind of stupid though, and I mean, basically, it would have erased the entire third act if they actually would have stuck to, basically the rules of the industry when it comes to strip clubs. Because there is that scene in there where he goes to tell her that the bad guys are coming after him and her now, because they know about her now. So he's going there to confront her, but he fucking pussies out, of course. And all of a sudden, and then you get this creepy ass fucking British dude that's coming there to get her. And so all of a sudden, the bouncer fucking walks over to her or something and says, "Hey, there's somebody who wants to talk to you out back. I don't know, an old boyfriend or something." Okay. And then she just fucking waltzes out back alone. No bar in the history of bars, let alone strip clubs, lets an attractive woman walk outside by herself. You got bouncers, they're going to go with her, they're going to walk her to her car at the end of the night. They're not just going to be like, "Hey, some dude wants to talk to you out in the fucking alleyway," especially if it's the fucking, the creepy-ass British dude, or fucking Wade Wilson. He looks fucking rough.
Whatever they did to me made me totally indestructible and completely
No.
unfuckable.
You look like the inside of other people's assholes.
Who's gonna send the hot chick out into the alley alone to just go get kidnapped? And that's exactly what happened. She got fucking kidnapped and shit. What the fuck? I was like, and that would have erased the entire third act of the movie. All he would have wanted him for was just to make him look better. That's it. But then it would have been futile anyways, because it was. And then I heard the Screen Junkies sit there and say, I think it was Hal that said, oh, I don't know who it was. It might not have been Hal. But somebody was like, "Oh, she's gone now. He needs to go off and do this now and do that." But she wasn't gone. At the end of that movie, she was in for it. She was like, "It's going to take some fucking adjusting and shit, but, I'll fucking deal with the fact that I'm dating fucking Crispy McCrispinstein."
Right up Main Street.
So, yeah, that was my only complaint about the movie, was no bar is going to allow a hot girl to walk outside by herself in the middle of the night to talk to some old boyfriend. I didn't buy it. But, no, it was good. Colossus was interesting.
Yeah, you're way too much dude for me. That's why I brought him.
I thought that in going along with the X-Men world, you already know that Colossus can turn into a human. Like, he can switch his form back. So why have him stuffed inside the little tiny taxi cab in the back like that? It doesn't make any sense. That didn't really go along well with me. And even Ryan Reynolds said, even Wade Wilson said in the movie, he's like, "Oh, and you two seem to be the only two mutants that are at this house ever, and the only ones that I see here. That must mean that we didn't have enough money to put any other stars in this movie." And that's exactly right, man. Like, I don't know, like the whole X-Men factor was kind of interesting. It was cool to see them kind of tie it in and everything, but at the same time do it right, I guess. And I know they were working on a shoestring, so it was interesting. But I liked all the swearing.
You're probably thinking this was a superhero movie, but that guy in the suit just turned that other guy into a fucking kebab.
I love swearing. I fucking love swearing. And I loved the fact that it was rated R. The action was good. You know, it was good. You know, it wasn't phenomenal. Like, everybody was just like, oh my god, Deadpool is phenomenal. It's the best fucking superhero movie ever and all this shit. And I was just, it was good, but it wasn't the best, man. It wasn't the best. And so, I'm going to give Deadpool, I'm going to give it 4 out of 5, 2 thumbs up. It wasn't anything, like, spectacular. And the other thing is, you know, it's not for everybody. And even for people like my dad. Like, my dad likes superhero movies, but I don't see my dad really digging that movie too much, just because it's so over the top in a lot of different ways. So that, you know, that kind of pulls it down. Not really for me, but just in the aspect of a movie in general. It's not available to a lot of people and stuff.
Shit.
And but other than that, I enjoyed it. I'll buy it and everything. I just think that it's a 4 out of 5, 2 thumbs up. I'm not gonna bust my ass to watch it again right now. You know, so 4 out of 5, 2 thumbs up for Deadpool. I thought it was a good superhero movie, and I'm glad. What I'm excited for is what the doors that it's going to open up. You know, and you know, a lot of it was, you know, it was Ryan Reynolds just being Ryan Reynolds. You know, being that cocky dude that he's kind of always kind of portrayed, but he tried to slide away from a little bit there and getting a little more big into his acting chops and stuff like that with, you know, Amityville and a couple other movies like that. You know, he tried to kind of go away from just Van Wilder, but this movie, you know, he went back to it and it worked. His waiting persona, I guess you could say, his Van Wilder persona, it works and everything, but it's, you know, it's Ryan Reynolds doing his Van Wilder, just being Ryan Reynolds and stuff. So, but no, it was. I'm excited for what it's going to bring for movies in general and stuff. I hope that it doesn't. I hope that now all of a sudden we're not going to get like, you know, we're going to see 4 more Deadpools in the next 4 years, and they're just going to start sucking because this one happened to make a shitload of money and it happened to be a niche kind of film that doesn't get made all the time and everything. I'm just worried that all of a sudden we find something cool like this, and it's just going to snowball into this big fucking thing that all the studios are going to want, everybody going to want a piece, man. And I'm really, Hollywood. And a lot of it was ruined by the trailers, once again. Like, I don't even know why the fuck I watch trailers, man. It's to get myself excited for a movie. But back in the day, it wasn't like this, man. Like, every single trailer, it's like, that movie would have been amazing if it wasn't for the trailer. I would have been ecstatic for Batman v Superman if honestly, the only trailer they would have had to have was Batman, shot of Batman facing down Superman, and then just darkness, and then you just hear Lex Luthor go, "The red capes are coming." I think that would have been like, bam, I'm good. And you don't need like a massive. I'll get into it. I'll get into that later. You don't need a massive blowout campaign for these movies because everybody's going to want to see them anyways, man. You don't need to spend billions upon billions of dollars for promoting and marketing these movies. People are going to go to it anyways. That's what's hot. They're going to go to it. You don't have to slap it on all the McDonald's cups and shit like that. You know, you don't have to fucking package it out like this, man. You know, and that's... A lot of these trailers are just ruining it for me. And even commercials have ruined movies. Like, commercials for products for movies have ruined movies for me these days. So, and that's one of the reasons why it's 4 out of 5. Because a lot of the stuff that I would have laughed at, I already laughed at that in the trailer. And that was it, you know, so. But... Thank you very much. Once again, 4 out of 5, 2 thumbs up for Deadpool. Check it out. I mean, it's a good movie. I think you'll enjoy it if you like rated R movies. You know, it's a rated R movie. Just letting you know, it's a rated R movie. So have fun with Deadpool, everybody. Don't forget to check me out on Completely Unoriginal. That's a podcast that we do out of DakotaBroadcasting.com. Me and a couple really smart movie guys, Adam St. Paul and Kurt Campbell. And that's out of DakotaBroadcasting.com in Aberdeen. And there's a link in the description below for that. Also, make sure you, subscribe to the channel, like, share, comment, and check out my comedy, Tubes, Tony Tubes Comedy, on Tube Review. And that's every other Tuesday at Slackers in Aberdeen, South Dakota. There's stand-up comedy, so I'm usually there most every other week on Tuesdays, on Tubes Day. So check me out on that too. Have a wonderful fucking week, everybody.
Tube Review.